Hey everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Well, thanks to someone on Twitter X who pointed out, I can't remember their name, apologies, but they pointed out the fact that Kim Kardashian and Meghan Markle are basically the same height in this picture. And if you look up their alleged heights, AI is right on it. So you look up Kim Kardashian, and AI lets you know right in the very beginning, as do all the sites, that Kim Kardashian is 5 feet 2 inches. Yeah, it's right there. Let me make sure her name's next to it there. Here we go. 5 feet 2 inches, or 1.57 meters tall. Yes. Interesting. And even down here, IMDb says, well, Kourtney Kardashian is the shortest. Kim's height is believed to be around 5'2", so they confirm it. So yeah, so 5'2". Kim Kardashian is 5'2". That's the side. Look what Megan's wearing. I mean, I'm not going to touch on that hideous outfit that she wore. I don't know what she was thinking. I heard it was Balenciaga, the satanic, hideous looking. So look, Megan looks even shorter than Kim Kardashian there. Kim Kardashian, I don't know what she's wearing on her feet. You can't see the feet, but she's looking taller than Megan here. Megan is standing up straight. Look how straight up Megan's trying to raise herself up as high as possible. You can tell. But now, according to Meghan Markle, if you look at the website, look up Meghan Markle's height, it says Meghan Markle is 5'6" tall, while some reports have said that she's 5'5" or 5'7". The most frequent cited and corroborated measurement is 5'6". Yeah, well, AI is going to catch up. You better get used to AI lying to you. Do not trust the summary on top. Always double check it. And if but you can scroll down everything. So, yeah. So, yeah, explain this, AI. Explain your lying eyes. So, just another lie. So, Kim Kardashian's 5'2", and Megan's supposed to be 5'6", when in fact she's shorter than Kim Kardashian in this picture. So Megan's probably 5'1", if that. So yet another bold-faced lie from Meghan Markle, Rachel Meghan Markle. And it's really quite astounding when you think about the fact that Meghan is such a public person. She's always out, in the media, and she would tell such a bold-faced lie. So this only, supports not only what a liar she is and how she lies about everything, including claiming the royal family is racist and claiming that she didn't help Scummy write a book and claiming that she was pregnant. I mean, it's just bold-faced lies. And she always gets caught out. And of course, she's not going to say anything. She's not going to say, she's not going to, accept any responsibility. She's probably just going to push it off on the media and say, well, as the media said it, not me. She always comes up with another lie, just like with her Godmother bookstore. So the first reading I want to do, and the fact that she did pose the Kardashians, I want to look into that in the next video, but I think that the Kardashians are trying to save face and prevent Meghan from being the big story of the evening. So they played nice. I don't think they really wanted her there. But first, I want to look at Meghan's latest bold-faced lie that has been shot down and proved without a doubt, even if AI keeps calling her 5, 6, 7, or 8. I got the Seven of Swords here as the significator card. I'm going to do the same reading from Josephine Ellershaw, the star reading. We got to look at this. I'm going to use reverse cards this time. And just look, what's the point, Meghan? You're 5'2" and you're trying to pass yourself off as 5'8", 5'6". She called herself a model. She said she modeled there's no such thing as a 5'2" model unless you're a, what's the smaller size? There are petite sizes, But Meghan does not have a model figure, and it's quite obvious that clothes do not hang well on her. And that's why nobody wants to use her as a model, because she's only 5'2". You have to be tall to be a model for clothes to hang well. It's a well-known fact. But anyways, now she's sticking to food and her so-called cooking. Anyhow, let's take a look at this. Why does Meghan lie about the most ridiculous things here that are so obvious and always easy to prove? But she just, what's the point? What's the point? So she's been outed here without a doubt, because everybody knows Kim Kardashian's height. So many people follow her. I don't personally follow her and the Kardashians, but many young people do. And that's the audience Meghan and Harry are targeting for their tyranny and bringing it in through mental health abuse, abusing that in the court systems, trying to use that, take people's kids away from them, et cetera, in family court. Anyhow, how's Meghan feeling about being outed with this? Is she just has no moral integrity, like a psychopath and doesn't care? Is she realizing she's been caught again, another lie, feeling any kind of embarrassment, remorse? And what is the point of lying? Why does she do that about lying? This specific lie, she lies all the time, but this specific lie, why lie about your height? Why lie about that? Like, what's the point of lying about something that's obviously going to show up and, be an obvious lie in any pictures that you take? Let's find out. Meghan Markle lying about how tall she is. Why does she do that? It's an obvious, stupid lie. And no wonder she's always wearing those sky high. When she was in the royal family working there, she always was wearing 3-inch heels. Now you know why. Let's find out. Why did Meghan lie about her height? Let's see what the cards show. What's the point? Okay. Got 2 of Pentacles reversed. 2 of Cups reversed. Influences. A Page of Swords. Immediate future. Magician. Expectation. The Hanged Man. Unexpected. 4 of Pentacles reversed. And the outcome, 7 of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. Yes, putting that information out there, making money from it. So, so the center of it all, we have the Magician. So this is the immediate future in this reading, but you can see the Magician I often see as PR and the lies put out by the globalists and like Meghan and Harry, and creating this fantasy. You can see her creating this fantasy about her on the internet, specifically about who and what she is and what she's really about. And so they just created everything. I mean, the fact that she would lie about something as basic as her height, that's easy to be caught lying about it. It's just shows how audacious and bold, and it is like propaganda that says the bigger the lie, the more people will believe it. But it just shows, well, you got to lie about something that big. You can't trust anything this woman says about anything. Everything is suspect, including her pictures, the Naki Pretty. Everything is suspect. I mean, Meghan's going around lying about her height. So here we go. So the present situation, 2 of Pentacles reversed. So things being out of control, like Meghan did not have control of this image with the Kardashians. Meghan prides herself, again, on being the magician, being the queen of PR, puff pieces, and dominating and manipulating the media and whatnot, and the media narrative. But now she's with a higher group here. Now she's with a satanic family that's more satanic than her. And in this particular Two of Pentacles, it's Cinderella at the ball, the pumpkin behind her. That's how Meghan felt being amongst the Kardashians. Because for Meghan, the real highlight of her life is being with the Kardashians, not the royal family. For her, this was her Cinderella moment to be posing for pictures with Kim Kardashian. So this was a dream come true, but at the same time, it was a shizzle show and out of her control. I get the background of it is interesting. I have two women posing next to each other. That's kind of similar to the picture we're talking about. And like wearing all white, like Megalodon was doing at the Balenciaga. But in this case, of course, Meghan was wearing all black to a birthday party. Yes, it was Remembrance Day in the UK, but still, we know Meghan wasn't wearing a poppy, so she can't really use that as an excuse. Her outfit was, even though it was all black, it was hideous AF. And Meghan did that at the Balenciaga. She's wearing all white one day and all black the next day. So Meghan has this white black thing going on. But anyways, so Two of Cups reversed. These kind of look like Kardashians, right? So Two of Cups reversed is the background of this. So the background is that Meghan has been trying to team up with them and they've been avoiding her. So I still believe she crashed the ball here. But they posed with her and Harry anyways to avoid the narrative being about them, Harry and Meghan, instead of Kris Kardashian. They wanted it all about. And even when Kris Kardashian but posted pictures from a party, and when she didn't include any of Harry and Meghan, that became a big story in the Meg's ears, right? It became the story like, oh, look, there's no pictures. So that was intentional. And so, you're talking about the two queens of manipulating the media, PR, and what people talk about online. So, yeah, all intentional the way it played out. But I also think the fact they posed for pictures with them was also to save face, to make sure that the stories didn't go out and make it look like Harry and Meghan were victims or something. Influences around them. Page of Swords, because they're both known for being liars, right? I mean, again, I don't follow the Kardashians, but I'm sure they've been caught in numerous lies as well, if not only for the photoshopping they do, right? I do know that they're known for photoshopping the hell out of pictures, and they've been caught doing it when they claim they didn't. So again, they both, the influences around this is they both enjoy lying to the public and misleading the public. And Kim Kardashian's now a lawyer. You know how evil lawyers are. So they're both evil. They both love to lie. And Meghan thinks she's a lawyer. Meghan is Rachel Zane. So even Kim Kardashian has more clout than Meghan. She actually got a law degree, even though it's questionable how much work she actually put into it and what she paid for. But whatever. I'm just saying she did it, unlike Meghan, who will never do it. She just wants to pretend to be a lawyer. Anyhow, the point is they're both, love lying and fooling people and making money from it and, laughing all the way to the bank with their magician PR. So they're all part of the club. So, this was a big moment for Meghan, but she had no control over it. She couldn't control the Kardashians in her control, how the picture was taken. And Meghan was just over the moon, starstruck herself in this case. This is who Meghan idolizes, okay? So expectations with her lying, and I get Hanged Man. So, don't believe your lying eyes, like the inversion. In this case, I'm seeing it as an inversion, which Satanists often do. They invert everything or they lie and mislead. So this is a spiritual card as well, like a fallen angel looking there. So I do get that this, Meghan is part of her satanic group that she's with, that she's to constantly lie and invert everything, So that is the expectation, that Meghan will always lie because of the club she's in, as well as the Kardashians. Now, what was unexpected over here, I get the Four of Pentacles reversed. And the Four of Pentacles is very much about being in control, being greedy. And of course, Meghan and the Kardashians are very similar in that way. But in this case, with the reverse, I get like a lack of control that Meghan had here. to control the image or the publication of the image. So I'm getting that what was unexpected to Meghan is that she wouldn't be able to tamper with or have a say. Because you see this woman sitting in a frame, sort of like a post on Instagram or a picture going up. Meghan did not have control over that. That was up to the Kardashians. Everything was up to the Kardashians. So she had to go along and they published it, and that is that. And so the outcome, what's the outcome here? And of course, we get the Seven of Wands. So Meghan will not back down. She will not admit to lying. She will push it off on the mainstream media or the British media, more likely. And she will defend herself that whatever, she won't say anything, but she won't back down. She won't give an apology for lying. She won't take any responsibility for her lies because there are so many. She'll never admit to lying. Harry and Meghan never apologize for anything they do, even when they're walking amongst the ruins in LA when there were fires and Harry and Meghan are looking at people's personal property when the people weren't allowed to see their own property. They never apologize for that either. I mean, everything they do is so disgusting and evil. So they're going to get this interesting. I got the wands, I got the fire in her hands. Meghan loves destruction and walking over people's ruined lives. They love that because they're evil and satanic. And that's the main reason they lie. And so she's got to continue lying. She's got to continue inverting the truth. She's got to continue. This is a one rare case where she didn't have final control. This wasn't back grid like it normally is that she controls. The base card, again, I got Page of Pentacles, and you can see that there's a person. She's like showing off an image here, glowing, like an Instagram post again. And for the young people, so this is like young people, and it's also putting information out there on the internet, on Instagram to fool people. Like she's doing a ta-da show here. Like, here, look at the cell phone. The information there is the truth. Don't look at the reality that's right in front of you. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to like hypnotize you, blue light you into believing that don't look at me and how short I am next to Kim Kardashian. Look at your tablet. Look at your cell phone. Don't believe your lying eyes. This is what the AI tells you. That's the name of the game here with everything, with politicians, with celebrities, with all the Luciferians, is pushing this AI and on the online, on social media, in the mainstream media, on TV, in the movies, you name it, music videos, everything. This is like the satanic Hollywood CIA combination because Hollywood's controlled by the CIA. So this is all like, look at the screen. It's kind of like Men in Black. Have you ever seen Men in Black when they raise up, then they want to erase people's memories. They raise up a stick and then pew, flash a light and everybody's memory is erased. This is like sort of, the same idea as putting in information into your mind via social media, via the internet and all the other places. Just putting you in this hypnotic, oh yeah, Meghan's 5'7", 5'8". Yeah. And that's just one example of many, again, politics, particularly bad and geopolitics. But that's the idea. This is underneath it all. This is the hidden insights into this situation. It's all about playing with your mind to not believe your lying eyes and to be fooled by whatever the internet tells you. So again, if you do a search, Meghan Markle, how tall is she? AI is going to say she's 5'8", 5'6", or 5'8", one or the other. But in reality, it looks like she's 5'0" or 5'1". Very short, very tiny, petite. So next reading I'm going to do on Daily Empress 5. I will look into why did the Kardashians tolerate Harry and Meghan and pose for pictures with them. Let's take a look at that. So thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.